Hello boys and girls, Ant here today, and of course it's me, it's not going to be anyone else, is it? It's the 15th anniversary of the Sega Dreamcast, and as you might tell, I've loaded up some Sonic Adventure 2 to give a bit of a play. Because the Sega Dreamcast was released, yes, 15 whole Earth years ago, on, September 9th, 1999. I was 17 back then. I'm old. So what we're going to do, we're going to play a quick little bit of Sonic Adventure 2, talk about the Dreamcast and whatnot. I was going to dig out the Sega Dreamcast and play it. Well, I say I was going to. I did dig out the Sega Dreamcast. And I got it out and looked at the cables and realised I only had RF cables, which I can't record with, and everything looked terrible with an RF cable anyway. So, yeah, we're going to use good old-fashioned PC version of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And look at this. This is an intro. There was a story in Sonic Adventure 2. This blew my mind when I was a kid. It looked amazing. That didn't. It wasn't this high-res either. It's in good old 480i. The Dreamcast actually did output a signal at that resolution. It was one of the first consoles to do that. Because a lot of consoles, old ones, used to put out a 240, sort of 240 by whatever it was resolution, and then it would use interlacing to bump it up and make it look bigger. British TVs always caused problems with that because we had well, better quality TVs than American ones in your face. Escape from military pursuit. Get some Crush 40 playing on this. There's no volume control in this game, so I'm going to have to edit the volume in edit afterwards when I'm putting the video together, because I'll record the audio for these separately. But yeah, Sega Dreamcast was a great little console. To me, I'd say it's probably one of the last consoles that really had arcadey style adventure games and stuff. It was a lot more focused on just being plain fun, which was kind of what Sega used to do. But somewhere along the line, they really screwed up. Like, Sega haven't really done much worth in years. I know that sounds harsh, but it's pretty true. This is Sonic Adventure 2 we're playing. There's a Chow, not a collected animal. You need the animals, you give them to your Chows that give them abilities, and then they gain skills. Is there a way to smash these off? Yeah, there's one there. It's been quite a while since I played this. There's, you do that and then, there you go, get another animal. I remember this stuff. You pick up tyres, which look like the wheels from Lego cars. Fuck off from a Jesus. No one wants to talk to you. Oh yeah, you need a skill to break through them if I remember already. You can run up that wall, but whatever. I'm going to grind up a railing. Oh. Yeah, this is a sequel to Sonic Adventure, obviously. Sonic Adventure was quite a messy old game, and I think they improved quite a lot of it in this one. Not a massive amount. I mean, it's easier to control. Sonic Adventure had some very wonky controls, really wonky. I was playing it the other day actually. I thought I'd give it another go for the first time in ages, and yeah, it was really messed up. I couldn't even get Sonic to go in a straight line most of the time. Here we go, there's jumps, stunts, whee, that Sonic does stunts, isn't that nice? Ooh, this level's pretty famous. They recreated it in Sonic Generations actually. I'm missing all the ramps. After I said it's easier to move around on this one. Yeah, all the Chows will be happy, don't care. Alright, let's get that gem thing, you want them as well. I don't know why I'm collecting them really, because I'm not going to be doing the Chow Garden. No, come on. There you go, killed it. That wasn't good, didn't like that. Yeah, I got the Dreamcast shortly after it was released. Actually, well, that's how I got it. I brought it for my brother as a birthday present to him. His birthday's at the end of September. And yeah, I probably played it more than he did, to be honest, because I'm a terrible human being who probably just bought the Dreamcast for my own purposes, maybe. Probably. There's a good chance I did. But yeah, it was like a really cool machine. The games I had on it, I mean, I was just going through the box. I've got like Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio. Got some real random stuff like Dave Mirror BMX. Ah, there's a gold one. Oh, I've missed him. Yeah? What have I fallen? Oh, is there? Oh, I've got another animal. I don't know where it went. Did I collect it? Okay, I did. This game's pretty much... I don't even know what's going on now. What? Attack the enemy. Yeah. That target lock thing wasn't really perfected back here. But there were some really cool games on the Dreamcast. I'm trying to think about some now. There's stuff like Dynamite Cop, which was essentially like the sort of Dreamcast era Streets of Rage. It's a scrolling beat 'em up game, which you don't really get many of nowadays. Like, hardly anyone makes scrolling beat 'em ups, and when I do come across them, they're usually indie games, and they usually don't quite get the sort of the right way of handling things. They always feel quite off. Yeah, I'm doing terrible at this. It has been quite a while since I've played this. You can jump all the way across this whole bit by bouncing off them, but I didn't go up the top way. Hit that, Jesus. Down the wall, yeah. You can crouch, go faster. Whee! Had to have this in here because, you know, extreme sports and stuff was very popular in the 90s. They still put this in the Sonic games, all the rail grinding. Yeah, it's kind of a shame I couldn't record with my Sega Saturn, not with my Dreamcast. I have no idea why I don't have RGB cables, the composite ones. I had them, I'm sure I had them. I'm sure that's what I used to use. It's got an advert for the popular Western game Gun on the top there. That's it. Obviously, blatantly that's what it's there for. But yeah, what I might try and do is get myself a VGA cable for the Dreamcast and, oh god, slow down, no. Get a VGA cable and then get a HDMI adapter and I can record some Sega Dreamcast gameplay later. Not today, obviously, because, you know, we've got things to do. But at some point, we're almost at the end of the tunnel. Whee! And there's the exit. Boo! Say it. There you go. Have a sip of my coffee, which is black coffee today because I forgot to buy milk. That was terrible, rank D. That's all that talking I was doing. We've got an emblem. I did play through and finish this game on the Dreamcast. It's quite like Sonic and Knuckles. It's got a bigger ending if you beat the whole thing. Oh, there's an advert for Fantasy Star Online.
Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on! Bigfoot reporting to headquarters.
Oh, it's not robotic. This is the thing. This is the start of the games where Sonic games where they started moving further away from being sort of fantastical, set on Mobius and whatnot, and started being just big old robots and stuff set on Earth. Kind of lost a lot of its charm. And eventually that led to Sonic kissing a human girl, which was weird. Right, how's it you beat this boss? He fired rockets, doesn't he? And dodge them. And then pop him on the nose. And boot him. But yeah, this sort of game pretty much built the path that was towards Sonic 06, which is just a disastrous Sonic Hedgehog game, let's face it. But yeah, it was always a shame that the Dreamcast failed though. I say it failed, it actually sold quite a lot of units. It was just the sheer amount of money Sega had to make at the time was ridiculous. They were in quite a bad financial state because when you think about it, they had the failure of the Mega CD, or Sega CD in America, the 32X and the Saturn, like one after the other. All because they were sort of a little bit behind the times. And then the Dreamcast comes along and they were genuinely ahead of the times with the Dreamcast. And they must have put a lot of money into it. And yeah, they just couldn't, well, keep up. Oh, I missed his nose.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters, over.
I got a ring, that's okay. But yeah, I don't think Sega have ever really recovered from the whole Dreamcast failure as well. I think they didn't know what their identity should be, and they've forgotten to do bright, colourful, fun games. And you know, the few that they have done have been really good. A lot of their releases are just kind of dismal. I think one of the smartest things they did was buying Sports Interactive and getting and Creative Assembly, because that led to getting games like the Rome Total War series and all that, which are very un-Sega games, but they are very good games. But at the same time, they just make horrible mistakes these days. It's a shame. You end up with stuff like Alien, Aliens Colonial Marines. What I'm going to do now, skip the cutscene, because this stage is just friggin' terrible. Find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald, but we're not going to do that. What I'm going to do instead, even though it's got a small groove, let's pop out, and we're going to go into the Dark Story. Can I select the stage?
Stage select.
I don't think you can select it from there. Do you have to go from the...
Story
There you go.
select.
Yeah. Let's start off the dark story, because we get to play as
Intruder alert. Intruder
get to play as Shadow the Hedgehog.
breach at gate 3. Intruder has been located.
Yeah, this was the game that introduced Shadow the Hedgehog to the world, which isn't a good thing, I'll be honest. That you play that PS2 game? God. He's one of those ones where they were just like, how can we make Sonic cooler? And they looked at everything they could to make him as cool as possible. They said, well, we've got to make him black, we've got to give him edgy design. Shut it, Robotnik.
Let's take a look at what my grandfather was working on.
Oh yeah, and this adds to the lore that the old Dr. Robotnik from the old Sonic Hedgehog games was actually Eggman's grandfather. It tried to do that, it never really worked out, that nonsense. Oh, am I playing as Dr. Robotnik? Oh yeah. Yeah, you just tap away next. Fire them. I thought this was a Shadow level first off. God, that's been a while. You've got to block the locks. Boom. But yeah, this is a weird thing with this game. You play as each of the different characters as you go through the adventure. But the thing is, the light and the dark side characters, the hero and the bad guys, they basically have the same three characters, the same three sets of missions. You've got the levels where you're running around as Sonic, and you've got the levels where you're running around as Shadow. You get the Robotnik levels in this rocket, vehicle, robot vehicle, and then Tails is a robot vehicle as well. Was that a death pit? I thought I was meant to slide down there. There's blood all sorts. Let's see if I can get through this level as quick as possible. Just blow up everything. I need some rings. I don't have rings. That's not good, is it? Oh, you have a health meter in this one, don't you? That's been a long time. Very technical gameplay. Oh yes, it is. Okay. That's what I should have done. Boom, 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 boom. I think you can target multiple enemies at once, if I remember rightly. You can hold it down. That's it, there you go. Boom, there you go. Slightly Panzer Dragoonish. There you go, that's where you want to go. Boom, let's blow up everything. Can't go through there yet. But yeah, there was upgrades and stuff as you go along, I believe. You get items and it changes the things you can do. Boom, boom, blow that up. I think it also ended up reusing the levels as well. Whee! The burst of speed's exactly what you want from Robotnik. Yeah, I got an extra life. This is rather easy. Now I'm actually remembering to hold down the button instead of tapping. Boom. Boom. Yeah, another lift. This is kind of odd. This is the first time you get to play as Robotnik in the games, if I remember rightly. I don't think you did in the first Sonic Adventure. I think Sonic Adventure only let you play as Tails, and there was a mission where you play as Big Cat, if I remember rightly. It was like a little mini game thing. Not as familiar with Sonic Adventure as I am Sonic Adventure 2. Boom, it's working out to... Off we go. We've got a health pack. God, that beat noise is really irritating. Dreamcast was also home to quite a few really cool shooters over the years. I believe Ikaruga was first released on the Dreamcast, wasn't it? It's actually one of the game types. One of the types of games that still carried on with had a lifespan after the Dreamcast sort of died. Up here. Oh god. Did I just... I don't know what I did there. Did I just finish the level? I don't think I was meant to fall down there. Let's turn the camera out and just walk back. I thought there was a pit there and it was dark. Right. There you go. Boom. That blew up. Yeah, and that's that level done. Not making any noise when he jumps up and down there. When I was going through my bag of games I found, I had like MDK2 in there, which was actually made by BioWare for Shiny Entertainment. One of BioWare's sort of earlier console games. Also found a copy of Hidden and Dangerous, which was one of those World War II shooters in a time when everything was a World War II shooter. Oh, what's going on here? Dr. Robotnik's opening this door. It's probably big and bad. Dr. Eggman, as I should be referring to him as. Maybe he's too lazy to walk. Some magic going on.
This is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected.
Oh no.
Enter user data. Enter password.
Maria.
Password is Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
Yeah, do it. Plenty of those Chaos Emeralds around. That's a weird thing when I get into these Sonic games. They're all sort of... They're supposed to be set on Earth and all this real world, and you've still got all the weird fantasy stuff going on. And why not just set them in Mobius? Why not keep the cartoony style of the older games? Stop pretending the Sonic games are dramatic, dark, sci-fi sagas. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if it's coming out on video, but in the top left and right of the screen, they've put black bar. Where they put the black bars in place, they don't quite go to the edge of the screen. Which means this cutscene's being rendered in widescreen. They're just making us watch it in 4:3 ratio for the sake of friggin' preserving what it looked like on the Dreamcast.
My name is Shadow.
Dark and moody. Actually, as bad as Shadow is, he's not as pointless as Silver.
I will grant you one wish.
Why is the pupils on Shadow's eyes actually coming out of his eyes? They actually go over his cheeks a little bit. He's got rocket boots. Whoa. Hey look, it's the robot boss I fought a minute ago, which for whatever reason is now going to attack Robotnik, I guess. You play Shadow. No, he's playing, he's attacking Shadow. It's the same boss battle, no doubt. Boom, boom, rockets. See it? This is the thing with this game, it recycles content. It was a really cool game though. Alright, shoot your rockets. Homing ones. Third set. Boom. Loop him on the nose. Ooh, he's doing this laser thing. Kiss me now. What a threatening attack. I'm just going to go over it. It's quite good there's camera controls in this one, although not in this section. But the original Dreamcast only had one analog stick, so when you played a game like this and the camera was just going mental, you had no way of fixing that. You couldn't just move the camera around to put it into a better perspective. Oh, I missed those. You can't catch me. I'm a Shadow the Hedgehog bot. See? Boop. He does a little slide. Because he's cool. I like he's got rocket boots. Because rocket boots are cool. Boop. Yeah, get on with it. Oh, he's requested additional support. Oh, that's not fair. You're firing 2 lots of lasers, 3 lots of lasers. Oh, he's mixing it up knowing. He's just trying to delay me from being able to hit him. That's the thing with some boss battles I don't like. When they're essentially just a waiting game for when they're willing to let you hit them. Like that. Yeah, I'm too strong. And down goes your robot. Boop.
Pathetic humans.
Yeah. Pathetic humans. See, he was bad.
Destroying that guard robot was spectacular.
Eh.
So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon.
Ooh.
What did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
He's a genie as well.
Bring more
Phenomenal
Chaos
cosmic
Emeralds.
power.
Shadow, wait!
Itty bitty living space.
I'll be waiting for you in the central control room on the Space Colony Ark.
Ark.
We don't know what Ark is. Old Dreamcast games. These were cutting edge graphics back then. Actually, they didn't even look this good back in the day, but they tried. And look, we're going to that same friggin' level. These levels suck so much, so I'm not playing them. This is where you play as Rouge the Bat. Was it? You got to find 3 pieces of KSM. Look at that. Look. The boobs wobbling. Why? And on that note, I'm going to end this on the Sonic Adventure 2 video. And on this Dreamcast, a little look at the Dreamcast as it is. 15 years old today. Celebrate it. Dig out your old Dreamcast. If you're not sure, you're bound to have an old Dreamcast in your house. Everyone has a Dreamcast somewhere. Just dig it out, give it a go, play some games. And maybe Sega will be nice and they'll release a couple more of their games on PC. You know, I could do with friggin' Dynamite Cop. That would be pretty nice, Sega. Or the Typing of the Dead, the old version, not the new version, the old version, which was awesome. It had a Mavis Beacon teacher's typing thing on it. It's a really nice machine, very varied content on it, lots of arcadey stuff, but they really were like at the cutting edge at the time. There's a couple of games that look better on Dreamcast than they did on PS2 as well, which was kind of crazy. Resident Evil Code Veronica being one. But yeah, Sega Dreamcast, everybody. 15 years old today. Happy birthday, Sega Dreamcast. Bye.